If you've been thinking about quitting your day job to start your own business, this video is for you. You want more freedom, more flexibility, and a chance to finally build something that's yours, but you're not sure how to make that leap without risking it all. By the end of this video, you'll have received 5 clear steps to follow before you quit your job, including how to start your side hustle while you're still working, how to use your spare time to build momentum in your business, how to make sure your business actually works before taking the leap, how to create a financial safety net and a clear exit plan, and lastly, and most importantly, how to get your mindset and support system ready for the transition. Hi, I'm Dahlia. I spent 7 years working in finance and sales in the City of London after getting my finance degree. Then I quit it all to start my own business. Now I'm sharing the money, business, and property lessons I've learned to help powerhouse women like you get on top financially. Are you ready? Step 1, start your side hustle while you're still in your 9 to 5. I'm guessing you clicked on this video because you want to leave your 9 to 5, but you're not sure where to start. You dream about it, maybe you even scroll through other people's success stories, but do you actually know what it takes? 10 years ago, I made that leap, but only after testing my business idea while still in my corporate job. I was working in finance in the city, but deep down I wanted to do something more creative and people-focused. And I'd always been drawn back to my earlier passion for entertainment and events. So what I did is start up my events-based business while I was at my 9 to 5. Even though I had a full-time job, I put everything I could into it. Lunch breaks, evenings, weekends. And when clients called, which they eventually did, I definitely gave them the impression that this was my full-time job. You might feel like the second you have your business idea, you need to quit your job. But the safest and smartest way to make the leap is to start your side hustle while you're still getting a steady paycheck. When you do this, you can test whether your idea actually works before relying on it to pay your bills. Because you don't know when your business will start making enough money for you to live off. You can invest in your business without the stress of wondering how you're going to cover your rent. And you can set your prices based on value, not desperation, which means you'll attract the right clients from the start. Another reason why it's really smart to start your business while you're still in the corporate job is that when you don't have another source of income, it's really tempting to underprice yourself just to win business. And that doesn't start you off with the right foundation. Having the cushion of a 9 to 5 means you can invest in things like proper equipment, a professional website, Google Ads, and all of the startup costs involved in starting a business without panicking about money. In other words, your 9 to 5 can be your first investor. Use it to fund your dream until your dream can fund you. Step 2, use your spare time to build the business first. When you start out, you're going to have little to no clients, which means that your number one job is becoming visible. Every spare moment, your lunch breaks, evenings, weekends, should be dedicated to outreach to potential clients. Call potential clients, email your contacts, and network like your business depends on it, because it does. For me, that meant spending every single spare moment, lunch breaks, evenings, and weekends, reaching out to potential clients. I cold called events companies and agencies to introduce myself, explain what the business offered, and asked if we could be added to their supplier lists. In the beginning, most people won't have heard of you. You might not have a big portfolio yet, and yes, you'll hear no more often than you'll get a yes. But the yeses you do get will be the start of your client base. And once you get your foot in the door, the opportunities will start to snowball. Whether your business is service-based or product-based, the principle is the same. When you're new, no one's looking for you. But here's the thing, those no's that you're going to receive are all a part of the process. When I started calling potential clients, a few companies were actually receptive. Some even said, hey, we don't have a supplier who does what you do. We'll put you on our list. And that's how those first opportunities started rolling in. So whether your business is service-based like mine or product-based, the principle is the same. When you're new, no one's looking for you. You have to get in front of them consistently until you're on their radar. Step 3 is to make sure you have proof of concept. Before you quit, you need to know that your business actually works. This isn't about your gut feeling or conviction of your idea. It's about having some real-world evidence. That might mean paying customers, repeat orders, consistent inquiries, or strong early reviews. If you can, get weekend work, freelance gigs, or part-time roles in your chosen field before you take the leap and quit your job. Learn the industry, see what competitors are doing, and test your processes. When you have proof of concept, you're not then just leaving your 9-to-5 for an idea. You're leaving for a business that's already showing some signs of life. Step 4, build a financial safety cushion and exit plan. If your business income stopped tomorrow, how long could you survive? That's the question that you should answer before quitting. Before you quit, aim to have enough money saved to cover your essential living costs, rent, bills, food, for at least a year without touching your business income. That way, the money you earn from your business can go straight back into growing the business instead of simply keeping you afloat. Here's how to approach this. Work out your bare minimum monthly expenses. Multiply that by the number of months you want covered. For me, I did it for 1 year. So I had 1 year of savings to cover my basic expenses before I quit my job. Now start cutting costs to reach that number faster. If possible, make bigger lifestyle adjustments before you quit. Move somewhere cheaper, renegotiate bills, or live with family for a while. The less that you need to survive, the longer your safety net will last. When I planned to leave my corporate job, I gave myself a 1-year countdown. During that year, I saved as much as possible so I could cover my essential living costs, rent, bills, food, without touching my business income. Why? Because I knew that I'd want to reinvest my early business earnings into growth, marketing, better tools, and team support, not just survival. And remember, every business has its own timeline. Some break even in the first year, others take 3 years or more. Your savings give you some breathing space to grow without the constant pressure to make it work overnight. If possible, make big moves like relocating to cheaper accommodation or moving in with family to save on rent. Every pound that you don't spend is a pound that you can invest into your business. For context, my business broke even in the first year and started making decent money around year 3. That's not unusual. Your business might take longer or shorter, but the more savings you have, the more breathing room you'll get. So to recap, here's why starting a side hustle while you still have a steady paycheck is so powerful. 1, you can test whether your idea actually works before relying on it to pay your bills. 2, you can invest in your business without the stress of wondering where your rent money is coming from. And 3, you can set your prices based on value, not desperation, which attracts the right clients from the beginning. Step 5, prepare your mindset and support network. Leaving a 9-to-5 isn't just a financial change, it's a mental one. You're trading a set routine, a steady salary, and a team around you for complete autonomy. It might sound glamorous, but it can also feel isolating, overwhelming, and at times terrifying. Before you leave, some things to think about. Who's in your corner? Friends, family, mentors who support your vision? How will you stay motivated without a boss or set schedule? What routines will keep you disciplined and focused? Having a small circle of supportive friends, mentors, or fellow business owners will help you stay focused and keep your confidence high. Structure and accountability are your friends. Without them, it's easy to lose momentum. Your mindset will be just as important to your success as your marketing, your pricing, or your product. Build it up before you take the leap. So, before you hand in that resignation letter, go through these 5 steps to recap. Start your side hustle. Use your spare time to build momentum in the business. Prove that your concept works. Build your financial safety net and exit strategy. Have a great support network and mindset in place. Do all of these and you'll give yourself the best possible start as a business owner without gambling your security. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button so more people like you can find it. And do subscribe for more practical business and money tips. And tell me in the comments, are you planning to quit your 9-to-5 this year? Or are you already running your own business? I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks, and until next time, this is Dahlia.